What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Brinks, and just got home from a Sam's run. Um, I try to go to Sam's at least once a month, but here lately it's been kind of frequent because I'm always thinking of like other ideas to um to cook and stuff, and I always need like bigger quantities, especially like drinks and waters and stuff. They have like the best packs of water, of drinks, hence this Arizona variety pack. I love Arizonas. So that's one. Um, they also have these delightful golden kiwis, which I am like obsessed with ever since my mom let me try them. So I've been hooked on these kiwis, and I can only find them at Sam's. As well as like the double pack of Red Hot. I am low on hot sauce, but Red Hot Frank's is definitely in my top two. Is this one in Louisiana? My favorite hot sauces, y'all. But let's go ahead and cue that intro, and we can go ahead and get into what this video is going to be about. Alright, y'all, so today we are going to attempt a sausage and shrimp boil. Now, I've been wanting to do one of these for the longest, but I've kind of been in between as to like how the recipe even goes and like how they get everything so like perfectly and flavorful. But I recently learned that they cook everything separately and then they add it to the butter sauce, which I never knew. But I mean, if you really think about it, it does make sense. So that is what we're gonna do today, you guys. So if you see me taking like a break or something and I just so happen to disappear and come back, like I'm probably gonna be doing, I'm looking at recipes. So I found a couple interesting ones on YouTube, and I went and I got the stuff for it. So I'm going to try those recipes. I definitely want to do eggs. We're doing potatoes, even though we shouldn't do potatoes because of keto. But I mean, as long as we do like 2 of the small potatoes at most in like the overall dinner portion, we should be fine, right? They're small anyway. So it's not like I'm talking about like 2 huge baked potatoes. I'm talking about 2 small red potatoes. Literally. 2 small red potatoes. So I am going to wind up using this whole bag. I'm going to make a big pot. And yeah, that's going to be that, you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish putting the rest of this stuff up. And then I'm going to get all my ingredients together. And I will be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. So I had to make sure that I had everything. We got our corn on the cob. We got our shrimp. We got our sausage. We got our potatoes. We got all of our seasonings right here, ready to go. We got our eggs right there. I'm still putting up stuff from the order, but that's kind of where we are. So potatoes and eggs are going to take the longest to cook. So I'm going to put those in my big pot of water. And yes, y'all, I know I said I seen recipes on this, but I'm not following any direct recipe. I'm kind of just winging this and seeing how it turns out. So my thought process is to just make sure to cook everything that goes in the boil together and then make the sauce separately and just add everything to the sauce. Like, I was making it so complicated. Anyway, And then we have to rinse off our potatoes. Like, this is gonna be a big pot of stuff, y'all. Like, literally a big pot of stuff. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to eat all of this by myself. Like, really? I don't know, y'all. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. So the way that everything's gonna cook is we're gonna do the potatoes and eggs. When the potatoes and eggs are like halfway through, we're going to add in the corn on the cob. When the corn on the cob, and then sit down a little bit.
That's a giant ice monster.
That is a giant ice monster.
What's that?
One of these glasses. All right. So we got our pot of water. Put this bad boy on.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby. Aww. I don't know why my laptop just shut off.
No spider, Mom.
You do not want no spider, TK. So, I don't know. Like, I don't like the way this corn looks. I'm gonna pitch it. I'm just gonna throw it away. It looks weird. Even though it's not supposed to go old until next month. But it just looks weird to me. Whatever. So with our potatoes, y'all, we have to wash them in cold water. I just was always reminded to wash potatoes in cold water. I forgot what the reason was behind it. But never wash potatoes in warm water or hot water. Always cold water. So we're just going to wash them in cold water. I'm actually going to wait until they're done to cut them in half. That way the salt seeps into them easier. Almost look at everything down here. The potato was gross.
You're a pig monster for Mario.
PK, you are a plant monster for Mario.
That's a pet monster.
That's plant monster.
That's a pet monster for Mario.
Yeah, you can plant monster for Mario. You right, baby. Some of these potatoes are just bad looking. I don't know. I guess I can cook all of them and then cut off the bad parts. It's cool. Alright, y'all. So, potatoes are in. I have 9 eggs that I'm adding. So, got my carton. Got the 9 eggs. We're just going to add those bad boys right on top of the potatoes. And let those cook. All together. I don't know, once the potatoes and eggs get ready, we might just go ahead and separate them and cook everything else in another pot. That might not be a bad idea. So potatoes, eggs, shrimp, sausage, corn on the cob. Oh yeah, the next thing we gotta do is get the shrimp unthawed. So I need a strainer, well, a huge bowl. I don't even think I have a huge bowl. I can use my strainer in a plastic bag though. Alright, y'all. So we got a strainer. I'm going to use plastic Walmart bag and just line this up. And we are just going to put the shrimp in this bowl with cold water. giant monster. Alright. So we got our shrimp. Go ahead and open this big bad boy up. Just throw all of this in the strainer. And then have our other one. Was that extra large? Yeah, it's jumbo. Because I'm looking like there's a huge size difference between these two. Hurry up and get all this stuff on so I can get to work. Got that shrimp in there. And then last half the shrimp. Throw some cold water on that bad boy. Put all our seasons right here. Put the sausage back there. Put the corn on top of the sausage to keep it cold. Go ahead and pitch this. So, potatoes and eggs, and they're cooking. And then we have our shrimp and sink in the water, unthawing. And now we're just going to wait to add our corn on the cob and our sausage. So I will be right back, you guys, once we're checking on these potatoes and making sure that they're ready. And we can get started with the next phase of this boil. So see you guys. All right, y'all. So like I literally just put the corn in the pot and I just checked on the shrimp, which is pretty much unthawed. Right now I'm about to cut up the sausage and I'm going to put that in a pot with the shrimp. I'm taking the tails off the shrimp. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like you have to thoroughly clean shrimp. There's a lot of people who don't thoroughly clean shrimp and you can actually taste that it's not thoroughly clean. And like, that is a pet peeve of mine. I hate that. It's just like earlier this week, like I got a shrimp boil from one of the restaurants. I forgot what it was called. Something crab, I think. But I got it, and then like as soon as I started eating the shrimp, it tasted like it was dug up like fresh from the dirt, y'all. Like it was disgusting. The aftertaste was disgusting. Like I couldn't even eat it. I wound up only eating the potatoes and the eggs and the corn. And you guys know that they don't really give you that much potatoes, eggs, and corn. So like I was still hungry because the shrimp was the biggest part of the meal. So like I'm left only eating 3 pieces of corn, 2 potatoes, and 2 eggs. No shrimp because the shrimp taste is so dirty. So when I clean my shrimp, like I literally take the tails off because a lot of dirty stuff hides in the tails. And I also make sure that it's skinless because that helps as well, because a lot of stuff can hide up under their skin as well. So if the skin is on and you have to peel it off, it's probably going to taste not as good. So I always make sure that it's skinless, and I always take the tail. So like I said, I always take the tail off and I always make sure that it's skinless. That way like no extra dirt or anything is hiding in between the shrimp, and I know that it's thoroughly clean once I rinse it off and clean it. TK, get from over there, it is hot.
Hey, Mommy.
Then after that's all done, I am going to put all the shrimp in a pot, and then I'm gonna put it in a pot with the sausage, and they're going to cook in some seasoning. And then once the seasoning is done in that pot, I'm going to make the sauce. So you guys just stay tuned. I got the corn cooking. Bruh. Almost be done. And then, ow, because I keep telling you that stove is hot. Get out of here. So I just want to make sure that everything is clean And like once everything is done, I'm going to take the big boiler that I'm about to put like the shrimp and the sausage in, and I'm going to mix those together and season them. And then once those are done, I'm going to set them to a side, and then I'm going to make the butter sauce. A lot of people keep saying to just make the sauce separately, but like I literally want the potatoes and everything in the sauce, so I don't know how I'm going to make that happen. I might just make a big enough pan to the point where I can pretty much either just mix it all in there or just pour it over as I make like my plates for them. So just going that way. But give me 1 second, you guys, and then we will get to starting on the sausage and shrimp. All right, guys, so I pretty much have like all of the sausage cut up. Well, 1 pack of the double sausage cut up.
A dragon?
Can I help you?
That's not a dragon. Go watch Paw Patrol and Dragon.
Yes, go watch Paw Patrol and your dragon episode. So, I do want to bring into the fact that this recipe is heavily butter based. So we want to kind of minimize using so much butter. So what I'm kind of doing to do that is I'm only using 1 stick of the actual butter. And this is just to cook the meats with. And it's also going to be left over for when we're creating our sauce. And then to kind of thicken up a little bit, I'm going to use some virgin olive oil. And we're just going to let these two mix together. Not much, as you guys can see. Let me show you guys. So literally that's it. What's that blue on the screen? It's weird. Do y'all see that blue light? That's so weird. Oh my gosh, that's craziness. But anyways, so it's the light reflecting. I'm a reader, you guys.
Really,
the
nigga?
Light reflecting from this tree. I'm a reader. But anyway, so we have those mixed together. That is going to be what we need for our sauce. Next, we're going to add some of our Creole seasoning in the pot. We're going to do some garlic salt.
Hey, Mommy.
Hi, baby. Aww. We're going to do some black pepper.
Dragon? A dragon?
We're going to do some red crushed pepper. This helps to add like a little zest. I don't want to add too much. Oh, I can just make TK a separate one. We're going to do some paprika. Man, that stuff always... I swear, y'all, he's so dramatic.
What's that?
What, TK?
What's that?
What is what?
What is that?
What is what? Why are you on the floor?
What's that?
Can you get off the floor? We're going to add some Slap Your Mama in our pot. So now we got a whole lot of Creole going on. And then last but not least, we are going to do some complete seasoning. I can't... How am I supposed to open this? Ooh, sheesh. There we go. This paprika just be trying to take me out, y'all. Like, it's just too much going on with that spice. All right, y'all. So our complete seasoning, add some of that in there. Butter is still melting down. We don't need to add any regular salt because the butter is salted and we don't want to double up on salt. So we're just letting that come to a simmer. I'm going to go ahead and take our, I think our corn is pretty much done. I don't know. Corn's done. So our corn, potatoes, and eggs are most likely pretty much done. So from there, getting this butter to melt. Yes, baby.
Mom.
Yes. We are going to bring together some onions. What are you doing? Bless you. Got some onion. And we need our garlic. And I might as well just go ahead and get that other sausage out because it looks like TK's actually interested in eating some of this. Bless you. So we're gonna cut up all 3 sausages and let's get some garlic in there. TK, can you chill? Why are you making Dragon? Did you get off the floor when you clean? I know I swept in here, but it needs to be mopped too. Get off the floor. Garlic, y'all. Gonna take a good old scoop of garlic. That's all we need. We also need some lemon juice. Put that back. And then I got some lemon juice. Didn't I have some lemon too? I have a really bad headache, y'all. I have no idea where it came from. Like, cause I was just fine. Like, literally just fine a minute ago. Lemon juice. I think you have to shake well. I rarely use lemon juice, so y'all don't hate me if I don't know how to properly use this lemon juice. And we're just going to pour some of this into our mix. Oop, not too much. And this is what it's looking like, y'all. Butter is still melting down, FYI. But we got our garlic, we got our onion, we have our lemon, we have all our seasoning. So it's going to start to simmer.
Hey, Mommy.
And melt down this onion. Can I help you? See,
Okay, bye.
what you mean, okay, bye? What the heck? So we're just melting everything down, mixing everything together, y'all. TK, what are you talking about? You remember, guys, like I told y'all, this is actually going to be our leftover, this is going to be leftover for our sauce mix as well. So as soon as we get the sausage and everything cooked in this, we will go from there. All right, so I'm gonna let that cook, come to a boil, turn the fire up a little bit, kind of speed it up. TK, can you get out of here?
Mommy,
Yes.
what is that?
What is what?
What? That's
That's shrimp.
shrimp.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Bruh.
Come here, naked baby.
Oh, goofy. All right, y'all. I will be right back after everything has boiled down. After everything is boiled down and kind of completed the meltdown process, and then we'll start adding like the meats to the sauce. All right, guys. So here's the deal. I took into no account that this was going to be a very time-consuming recipe. So now I am stuck up here having to make multiple pots of this dish. So right now I should have just used the big pan altogether, but like I didn't really think about it. TK, get away from there, that's hot. So now I am stuck having to make this recipe at least another couple of times. Showing them your bracelet.
Oh, bracelet gone.
Yeah, our bracelet, cutie.
It's the bracelet.
So yeah, now I'm stuck up here trying to do this recipe multiple times. But what I can tell you guys is that it tastes delicious. I did eat a shrimp. It tastes delicious. So the recipe is on point. But the thing is, like, I'm going to have to, like, meal prep these. And the bowls that I kind of have to meal prep these with are kind of small, so to say. So I don't know how I'm going to wind up separating these, but I am.
That's a potato.
That is a potato, cutie.
We want these.
So yeah, I'm going to wind up separating these, you guys. So I just want to show you guys what I did. I combined everything into this pot for a... And as you can see, I have 2 eggs in here. And then I have 3 potatoes cut up in here. 4 pieces of corn on the cob. So I'm guessing like total this will make at least 2 meal prep bowls all together. And then I probably have like another 3 to 4, and whatever's left over I'm pretty much going to give to Dad when I drop him off on Wednesday. So it's just, that's just where we are right now, you guys. So I'm actually going to start meal prepping these because I am taking quite a bit of time out from getting work done right now, getting these together. So yeah, start meal prepping these. And then I also have to make like a separate dish for TK. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in bowls and stuff. I'm going to get started on his, and then I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all. So I have meal prepped and put everything up, and now I am finally sitting down, relaxing, about to eat. I believe it took about like an hour, hour and a half max putting everything together. There's got to be an easier way. Maybe if I would have used that bigger pot to put everything together, it would have helped me out a lot easier, because yeah, I definitely was repeating that whole sauce process over 3 times. So it wound up taking longer than normal, but I am finally finished. I fixed TK something and I fixed myself something. He's been going off. I had to calm him down.
Mom, wash your hands.
Really, really picky kid.
Mom, wash your hands.
I already washed my hands, goof. So now we're about to eat, y'all. So I just want to show you guys what this looks like before we conclude it. So this is what it's looking like. I could have put some more thyme leaves on top of it, kind of make it look more decorative, but this is just how I meal prepped it. So like sauce and stuff is on like everything, and I made sure to include some sauce at the bottom. So yeah, you guys, I'm about to eat up and enjoy this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more cooking videos. So you're definitely going to see more cooking videos regardless. So until next time, bye bye.